Hey everybody. Um, so just kind of a funny thing. Uh, I just kind of woke up and slept in a little bit and threw a shirt on and decided to start the video exactly how you see me today. My wife calls this my Ace Ventura hair, and this is just kind of what happens sometimes. I have to quell this storm from every once in a while. And it's a nice little tidal wave I've got going up here. But anyhow, I remember when people tried to make their hair look something like that. Anyway, this is the good news. This is the encouragement. Tomorrow is church. We, the church, will gather, even though it's online. The beauty behind it is really, truly, honestly, you can come as you are. If your hair looks like this, it's okay, because you can come as you are and hop on your smartphone, your tablet, your computer, laptop, whatever, and you can be a part of the church, in your PJs maybe even, whatever it might be. But again, the beauty of it, the reason why I just woke up, threw a shirt on, and my hair looks ridiculous is to just remind you that tomorrow, church, you don't have to fancy yourself up. You don't have to worry about what you look like. Just worry about nothing. Worry about nothing. We've talked a lot about worrying, and it doesn't do any good, but instead, come gather online tomorrow for church. Invite others. Help them to understand that, now more than ever before, the opportunity to try church is so non-invasive. It's so comfortable. You can do it from the safety of your own home. You don't have to feel kind of that awkward feeling of, well, I don't know that many people, or what if there's a really long meet and greet time or anything like that? There won't be any meet and greet time, but instead you will have the opportunity to come be the church. We're going to have worship still with Brandon and Carrie. They're actually doing it from their living room. And I will be doing teaching from my living room. So this is kind of fun. We're like multi-campus now. Because to be honest, we're going to be the church across everyone's home. And so every home will have the experience of church kind of going on during it. And so invite friends. Take, whether it be this post, you can share it, or you can post, something of your own that invites you to Crosspoint Church. Maybe even you sharing some of your own love for Crosspoint, things that you love about our church that really make it specific and special to you. But that is, kind of your call. And be a part of just being online tomorrow when, if you have a prayer request, we actually have people ready to pray for you. We have multiple people ready to join in prayer and care for the people that are a part of what we're doing online. And it's actually a really cool experience, because if during, while we meet together during, the past years and months, we weren't able, to necessarily right in the middle of service, pray for one another. But the beautiful thing is we can do that. We can do that now. We can care for one another, kind of in this real time type format. So again, and I'll get a good close up of the beautiful hair. I have a zit right here. This is, we're not trying to pretty any of this up. This is just what it is. But this is how you can come to church tomorrow. And you don't have to have that be, a part of what you're worried about in the morning. Instead, you can gather around the table, and during breakfast, you guys can have a late breakfast at 10 a.m. And while you're eating breakfast, you can, watch the message and the worship. However it might be, you can, type in to be prayed for. Again, that concept of come as you are, really at probably the farthest degree of that idea. So we're excited for tomorrow. We're excited for not just worship and the message, but we're excited for the way that we can pray for one another, care for one another, and continue just being the church, even if we're not at a certain location at a certain time. But instead, we come together as the church because we know who Jesus Christ is. He is the Son of the living God. He is the one that was promised and prophesied. And we come together to celebrate. And the awesome thing is we can be that without a building, without a certain format. If everything had to change, we could still be the church. And so we are excited to come together tomorrow. We're excited to be the church tomorrow. And I encourage you, be the church today. Be the church Monday. Be the church every moment you can. Spread the hope of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Speak of that hope that you have in Christ Jesus. As you go, make disciples of all men and women, and continue just to be that incredible, powerful movement that Jesus began. Continue that in your workplace, in your school, in your, within your school classmates, I'm sure you're still on social media. I'm sure you're still keeping up with your friends, do that and know that you have an influence and an impact that matters. You can bring hope into a world that is very confused and very frustrated at times. So be encouraged that, again, tomorrow you can go to church, and it doesn't matter if you have Ace Ventura hair or what is going on, what kind of mess you're in. You can go and just be able to worship the God who absolutely loves you, who sets this entire universe in motion and sustains it. And also, I just pray that you would do share, bring, I love that idea of you talking about why you love Crosspoint to your friends on social media. It tells us that we're saved by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And the testimony that we have oftentimes has to do with the people of God who reached into our lives and made a difference. And so for us to kind of connect other people with that, I think is a beautiful thing. So, all right, I love you all. I am excited to see you tomorrow. Don't worry, I'm not going to look like this the rest of the day. I'm actually, I was very purposeful in this, but I'm going to go ahead and hit the showers and try and quell this storm. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day.